Welcome to Hotline TV, everybody. I'm John Mercurio.
And I'm Amy Walter.
All right, Senator Gordon Smith came out with a new television ad this week. Let's take a look.
Who says Gordon Smith helped lead the fight for better gas mileage and a cleaner environment? Barack Obama. He joined with Gordon and broke through a 20-year deadlock to pass new laws which increase gas mileage for automobiles. Gordon Smith, bipartisan leadership for energy independence.
I'm Gordon Smith, and I approve working together across party lines. And this ad.
I mean, from that, you would think Obama is actually supporting him, but
Yeah.
but he's not.
But he's not.
Yeah.
But he's not.
All
But
right.
it's a very interesting ad, which got us here at Hotline. It got us thinking. How many other Republican senators in competitive states this year are going to be using Barack Obama in the same way in their tight Senate races?
It's a very good question.
And to answer that question, we've brought out one of our sort of, CNN's got their election night wall, and we here at Hotline TV, we've got, we've got
folders
something
taped
else.
together.
We've got something else. Here
But
we
you
go.
know what? That shows that we're
plucky.
creative. Yes,
Plucky.
very plucky. It's
We're
not a
plucky.
word we use enough.
We're plucky here
All
at
right.
the Hotline.
So here we go.
All right, so we're going to start with
First person,
John
Sununu.
John Sununu, senator from New Hampshire, tight rematch with former Governor Jeanne Shaheen. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say he's not going to use
No,
Barack
I
Obama.
totally
This
agree.
Look, John
Totally
McCain
agree.
did very well in New Hampshire. This is actually a state where I think of any competitive state he probably could win. I think Sununu runs with him. He appeals to the independents that voted
Totally
for
agree.
McCain.
But let me ask you this, and this is the next question. Will he have McCain in his ads? It may be one of the only states where McCain's featured in advertising. Some of these
Interesting.
guys may not use Obama, but they may not use McCain either. All
I'm
right,
going to
so
put him down at close to least likely. I have another candidate for
couldn't-
least likely.
and it's probably my same candidate.
Go for it.
Boop, 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 boop. Bob Schaefer.
Former Congressman Bob Schaefer running
From
in
Colorado. Now remember, these guys are running a classic. He's a bolder liberal, and he's saying that of Mark Udall. Mark Udall's going to say of Schaefer he's too conservative, but Bob Schaefer, he ain't running as a moderate. He's not even going to try to pretend that he's running as a moderate. Now he may not run as a Republican, but he's not running as a moderate. So I'm going to put him down as the
least likely.
Way least likely.
Bob Schaefer, least likely to run ads with Barack Obama. All right, of the
next.
three we have left, Susan Collins running for her third term
Interesting.
in Maine. Not a really competitive race, frankly, that she faces against Congressman Tom Allen. At least not yet.
Not yet.
At least not yet. She's still ahead by about 15, 20 points. I don't think she has to do anything remotely like that. Plus, you're talking about the blue states of New England, where McCain actually does relatively well. I don't think he's as polarizing. And so for that reason, I'm going to put her right up here, sort of right here in the
Yeah,
middle.
I put her a little more left in the middle, but you're right. She has her own identity. See, this is the difference. Is she has an identity that is much better situated in the state of Maine. People see her as independent already. She doesn't need to cling on to Obama's independent coattails. All right. Norm Coleman, everybody. State
Senator
of
Norm
Minnesota. Very well known for bringing hockey back to the state. Are you
Right.
worried that I'm in your...
I'm worried. No, I'm worried that,
That
you're
I'm
not
covering
you're
up?
holding the face too low. Yes.
All right.
There we go. We can hold it
There.
together like in victory, like Obama
Like
and Hillary
it's in,
Clinton.
we're in unity.
Tomorrow.
Unity!
Division.
All right. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see Coleman pull something like this. Now, this state is
Interesting.
going to be a little more competitive than, let's say, some of the other states. Oregon, for example, where he's expected to do much better, where Obama's expected to do much better. But I think that Obama doing well in a place like Minnesota.
Right.
And Norm Coleman is doing everything possible to talk about anything but Washington and Republicans, where he's even talking about taking the garbage out with his wife right now.
Right.
at
Although
part
I
of
would
his
put
ad.
him not as the most
No,
likely to use Obama.
No, but let's put him.
Because
put him around
frankly, I
here.
don't think he wants to do anything that associates him with Al Franken. I think Coleman wants there to be as much of a contrast between himself and Al Franken, the idea being that Franken is just not even remotely senatorial.
Very good point. And finally,
The most likely, I will say, I do think this
Yeah.
is someone actually who could follow in the Gordon Smith playbook. This is former congressman, former Senate nominee, current or former GOP lobbyist Dick Zimmer, Republican nominee for Senate in the state of New Jersey, running against Frank Lautenberg. This is a state I think Democrats are probably expecting to do very well in.
Yes.
Dick Zimmer ran in the primary as the sort of establishment moderate, and certainly I think it plans to run in the general election, much as he was in 2002, as the 96 when he ran for Senate against Torricelli. will run as the moderate. I think very likely.
Well, you know,
to see
interestingly
him
enough, he's
following along.
already come out against John McCain's offshore drilling plan. You know, this is not somebody who's going to want to, at least in New Jersey, while the McCain people think that they got a shot there, I don't think Dick Zimmer is going to want to tie himself, especially on that issue, to McCain.
All right, so take a look here. Take a look at this chart. What we
If you can
here.
see it, actually.
see this
We
chart.
hope you can see it. And we're going to have it digitally enhanced.
Or something like that.
Yeah, all right.
We don't even know what that is.
But that's all the time we have now for Hotline TV. I'm Amy Walter.
And I'm John Mercurio. We'll see you next time.
I think it looks pretty.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. I think I made a diorama like this once in 5th grade.
All right, so-